Yay! She's so cute. Sitting on a desk is a short-haired girl, curiously wearing a boy's uniform with a fork between her toes, a morsel of food stuck firmly on the end. The odd way of dining seems to be caused by her apparent lack of hands, but her presence here is what takes me back even more. How did I miss her before? She's sitting in a corner very still, but I still somehow took her as a part of the furnishing or a statue at first glance. I'm not being too observant as a whole, no shit. You kinda suck, Hisayo. I don't know if you know this by now, but you kinda suck balls. The girl seems to be frozen in place, staring at me with her huge eyes like a rabbit in the headlights. She stares at me and ready to accept the fork. I'm staring at her, my mouth wide open, suddenly remembering I didn't finish my sentence and trying to think if I should. This weird stalemate keeps us both stunned in silence, punctuated only by the wall clock ticking rhythmically. Hello. The girl stuffs the forkful in her mouth and is now staring at me expectantly while chewing. It's a bit awkward. Hello. I was told to pick up some supplies for a festival. I didn't think someone would be in here. There isn't. That's why I came too. She picks up another forkful. Doesn't that mean you're here then? She raises her eyebrows as if she was expecting my observation was false. You're pretty observant. I guess it does, but who are you? This girl's pretty straightforward, isn't she? I'm Nakai. Hisayo Nakai. Like James Bond. I transferred in on Monday. Yeah, I'm Rin. Tezuka Rin. Rin Tezuka. I won't shake hands with you, but at least we know who we are now. Ha! That's very nice. Her deadpan manner of talking makes it hard to determine whether she's joking about shaking hands or not. Kinda bothers me. Joking about this thing doesn't feel appropriate. Well, I'm trying to figure out what's appropriate and whether this girl is. She seems to have lost interest in me and is now gazing yearningly back at her food. Can I continue with my lunch? If you don't mind me, I won't mind you, buddy. If you need to get your stuff, the supplies are in the back. Go right ahead, but lunch? School's over. What would you use then? There's no word for a meal you eat after lunch, but before dinner, right? It bothers me very much too, but I really don't know what I should say. I don't think you're supposed to eat a meal between lunch and dinner. How is that even your concern, Hisayo? But I'm hungry now, and my delicious box lunch would go to waste otherwise. I have curry. It's very delicious. With much decisiveness, Rin once picks up the fork between her toes, and with at least as much impoliteness, she points it straight at me. So Nakai, what brings you this place? Like I said, I was told to look for stuff. No, the school. From outside, you look fine. Is your problem inside? I come to a full stop, opening my mouth, but not getting a word out. I can guess. I'm pretty good at guessing. Better than most people. Rin cuts me off before I can answer her question, or skirt around it somehow. I don't know which I would have done. I froze in front of this issue again. I haven't even told anyone here about my condition. Or maybe it's only because it hasn't really come up. I do get the feeling that not making issues of this is part of the social code here, as the teacher said. I wonder if people could relate. Probably not any better than any normal person could. I can't relate to Shizu's circumstances or Lily's either. Naturally, while I go through this in my head, Rin keeps considering what my condition could be. She puts her fork between her lips and leans back, looking up to the ceiling as if the answer was written up there. A beam of light illuminates her face from the window side, creating a mask of dark shadow on the other side. I don't think it's anything in your head. Something in your guts would be boringly ordinary, like this lunch of mine, and less delicious. The problem must be in your pants. Am I right? This messed up Sherlock Holmes kind of statement and the sheer lack of tact it was delivered with catches me completely off guard. I think I might have reeled back even physically as Rin's eyes widened in revelation and astonishment. So I was right. There's something wrong with your tackle, isn't there? Still partially in shock, but recognizing the need to reply something, I spit out the first thing I could think of. Oh, no. Oh, no. My dick's fine. I have a heart problem. Arrhythmia. I said it. More like blurted out, but I said it. The girl in front of me purses her lips together and glowers at me, looking very disappointed. How boring. Trouble in the pants would have been much more scandalous. What's with this reaction? Sorry I let you down. I forgive you, just... I collect people. And a person with, that kind of problem would have been really great. You collect people? Are you Hannibal? People with different problems. Oh, so you just, ask people what's the matter? Pretty much. Oh, I see. With little left to say, Rin resumes her lunch and the conversation dies away, but I keep thinking about what she said. It's the first time I told anyone my condition. All the other people have either known about it or heard from someone else, or didn't need to know about it like every other student here so far. Should I have told it as a natural part of introductions? Is it expected of me? Hi, I'm Isayo. I have a very serious heart condition. Is that how I'm supposed to go around introducing myself? As if our disabilities would define us, what a disgusting thought. Maybe this Tezuka girl just has an unnatural interest in such things. As I walk to the back of the room to pick up the items on Misha's list, Chance opens to study Rin from the corner of my eyes. Her hair is a burnt auburn, almost orange and cropped short. Long hair would probably be impossible with no arms. The boy's uniform and lack of arms makes her look very thin, almost scrawny. She's not particularly pretty except for her murky green eyes, which flicker relentlessly from below her short bangs, even when she eats. The distance and the shadows make it seem like they don't reflect sunlight at all, but instead absorb all of it. She moves her feet almost as deftly as a normal person would use their arms. However, I can see how this sight could discomfort people, especially while eating. It makes me a little uncomfortable. I hesitate to think about the word unnatural, but it's too late now, isn't it? I keep searching the cabins and shelves for Misha's things, but enough time passes, so I try to force out some conversation with this strange girl. So you always eat around here, or, you get the occasional visitor? Yeah. Visitors? Maybe. You are my first occasional visitor, but I don't always eat alone either. Sometimes I eat with a certain person on the roof if she's not horsing around. Horsing? She likes to do sports. Oh. And that's all I could think of to say. Both of us fall silent again as Rin forks the last bits of her meal to her mouth. I look down at my haul and double check it with Misha's list. It seems I have everything except plywood. So I think I'm gonna go. That's nice. Don't feel obligated to stay or anything. I was just about to take a nap. You need to do whatever you're gonna do with that stuff anyway, right? Or perhaps you like watching girls sleeping? I'm not sure what to make of this, but Rin looks serious. Even if I did, I think I have to be going. I'll catch you around, Tezuka. You can call me Rin. I feel our relationship's at this point good enough to warrant this much. I was already turning to make my exit, but she draws me back in. Fine. Then I'm Hisayo. Then you are. Rin looks at me hard in the eyes, but that intimidating feeling you get when someone stares at you isn't there. It's like she's actually not looking at me at all. She blinks a couple times. I can't figure out why a pause like this just popped between us out of nowhere. See you later, Hisayo. There's something like a tiny smile there in her face, maybe. Get quietly back out of the room as I shut the door in front of my face. I whisper to myself, "What an intriguing person!" Oh. From inside, I hear a muffled sing-song voice. I heard that. Oh God. No, thank you.